I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs. Um, so this is a great opportunity to partner with the team because Amref International University is a university that focuses on developing fit-for-purpose leaders for Africa's primary healthcare industry. And this means that we do education, training, research, and also community extension, specifically targeting health system strengthening for Africa. Our students come from different African countries. Currently, we have representation of students from 25 African countries, and increasingly, we are also going beyond Africa. Currently, we also have some students from Portugal and also from India. So this is an important opportunity for us because we get to, have our students, develop skills around storytelling, develops a global perspective when it comes to issues that they need to be handling, especially when it comes to their own health and well-being, and also specifically issues mental health. We know that we live in a society that is experiencing a lot of financial stresses, political stresses, other socio-economic issues, and these affect our students as well. So mental health, well-being, storytelling creates an opportunity and a safe space to share and learn, and to develop even more skills when you're thinking, the future of media, digital media. So definitely an important opportunity, and we're glad to have the team on board to help us to do that.
And welcome everyone. My name is Mika Baduchi, and I'm representing an organization called Barnabas. Barnabas is simply an organization that seeks to help entrepreneurs access the resources, the knowledge, and the tools that they need to start and scale their businesses. So to this end, we're partnering with a couple of organizations, including AMREF, so that we can at least help entrepreneurs who are upcoming in a way that they can get the knowledge and the skills that they need. Right now, what we do is we try and partner with experts from all around the world, and including Peter Macon himself. Right now, we're looking at the creative sector, the sports sector, the health sector, and we want to help people tell their stories. I am on the business side of it, and so we are trying to make sure that there's a sustainable way for the youth who are upcoming to be able to tell their stories, and then on top of that, to create a business out of their skills, and also just to be able to make a living, not just a living, but also to thrive. So Africa right now has a huge booming of talent, and we want to make sure that this talent is not just talent, but it ends up translating into economic empowerment in the future. So Abanaverse um, also has been helping curate events, and right now we're part of the Year of the Child Africa Summit, which is the Yora Summit. So we're also bringing stakeholders together just to discuss some of the issues that are probably plaguing not just the country, but the continent, and how we can solve these issues and create opportunity for the future generations to come. So I'd like to see you at the summit, which will be taking place on the 8th and 9th. All information can be found on our website. And yes, thank you.
In the Eastern Trade Council, which is a advisory arm of the Council of State Governments in New York. One of our key objectives for this year and next year is to promote trade between North America and Africa. And I have chosen to focus on East Africa because I feel that as a region, I think the economies are quite strong, especially here in Kenya. It's a great opportunity now for African countries, and especially Kenya, to present themselves as business partners, for investors in North America, mainly because I think many African countries have not taken advantage of this opportunity to present themselves as business partners. Following the talks between President Biden and President Ruto of Kenya, I believe some of these paths have now been opened. There is a way forward, and we should be able to really take advantage of this opportunity. To this end, I am one of the sponsors and co-conveners of the Yora Summit that you have already been told about by Mika Banucci. And we are really, really happy to be investing in this area. Thank you. To my right, we have here Peter Macon, who is coming to support the Yora Summit and take part actively and actually almost really as on a partnership level. And he is an actor from USA. He's going to introduce himself, and he will be handling a masterclass in theater and the arts. And the connection is really that we're also, as we continue to open up this investment space and empowerment, economic empowerment, we also want to show that there's so many areas that people can focus on, the next generation can focus on for careers, not just the standard, finish university and look for jobs. There's other ways, and these are some of the things we're bringing to light in the content. So over to Peter.
Thank you. And it's an honor and a, a pleasure to be here in the capacity of, in the spirit of exchange. My career for the past 35, 36 years or so has been in theater, film, and television. And so it is an honor to be here to share my experience and help to train up and coming um, creatives, theater professionals, film and television creatives, film and television creatives, theater creatives, and to provide a space in which primarily actors can train and hone in on their craft and continue to grow. And then also, it's exciting to think about partnering with university for helping students develop the voice in which they can confidently um, tell their stories. Because people ask me sometimes how can we make our films, um, put them on the map, make Hollywood take note. And my answer is always, you have to make your own work. And so in making your own work, how do you do that without feeling self-conscious or without with certain amounts of freedom? And so I'm yet gleefully figuring out my role, and figuring out how I can fit into as many spaces as I can to aid the collaboration with these four fronts. And I'm delighted to be a part of the Yora Summit, and um, having the arts represented in a conference that is talking about business and commerce and building unicorn businesses, and just new pathways forward for growth, for us all. So I'm really excited about my little lane in all of this, but it's very specific, and I look forward to how this manifests. Thank you.
Samuel Ogogo. I come from a company called Media One, where we are partnering with the summit as a media strategist for pre, during, and after the event. Of course, as partners, we help in shaping the communication and just the overall communication around the event. As you're aware, the Yora Summit is an ongoing program. So this is not just a one-off event. We'll be having another one next year and going into the future. So we will be working along the other partners, and especially with the help of Jackie, to plan and even do the actualization of the event. So on my own behalf and on behalf of Media One, we are glad to be partners with Jackie, Peter Mayco, the university, and the Barnabas. So thank you so much for hosting us, Prof. We are glad to work on this together. Basically, media, creative economy, and media, we work tell your story, you have to put it out there. So we are glad to be part of this, and thank you so much.
Yes, you mean. Okay. Well, this half an hour ago, we were sitting around, we were brainstorming, and we were talking, and something that came up was this idea of a short or a film festival that is shot from uh, phones. And we were also talking about students being able to tell their stories, medical students, nurses, doctors, about their experience with treating uh, mental illness and as well as physical illness, and having that go into a system of archival nature where people are, sort of tracing their family roots, like about, and you look at there was a conversation about survival of COVID and how, per capita, maybe Kenyans didn't get as many people died as say, and why is that? And like it just really started unearthing, um, questions and creating dialogue through the idea of a short documentary that is accessible with. So we're just brainstorming about possibilities of how we can do that. So it's a great question. And right now, I think we're just in this really open phase about how we can get students to tell their stories, specifically related to health issues. And then I was thinking, okay, so we do that, and then we curate a film festival of these short films made entirely from mobile phones, because it's accessible, it's easy, and um, and for those two reasons, like so, and then I just in the 20 minutes, 30 minutes we're talking, those those different components came up. So I feel like the possibilities are pretty endless, um, and very exciting. So, and in order to, and how I could, help that is shaping that is I have a filmmaking background, an acting background, um, and I work with a lot of people who are very shy and don't in public speaking, and there's a way to eradicate all of that and have some clear storytelling. So just those little that blueprint alone, I think we have something phenomenal.